Right now, we're recording. Sorry for the other button earlier.
Is that from the pod track?
It is. You should have it too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's.
but yeah. Okay. We have a guest. Oh wait, before we start, I want to introduce. I'm not. There's no introductions because from all of our episodes we have uploaded. We have loaded a couple, like a bunch of them now. There's only one episode that I
That you had a
personally.
guess.
Yeah, no, not like aside from a guest. Like personally, we've got like good feedback on it, so positive, like overwhelming comments. And then this is basing from the other ones where nobody listened. And then
Oh
there's
my
an
god.
episode. There's an episode that uh, people were asking me, "Oh my god!" The first time I saw your podcast, I automatically click on the one with Ryan's in the thumbnail, and then I
Oh
listened to
my
it the entire
god.
time. And then one said like, "Oh my god, I had fun with the Ryan episode." And then one said, "Oh my god, Ryan's talking about dick and balls." So all of those like positive. Everything's positive, right? And here at
Yeah.
Fat of It, of course, we for our listeners who listen to our listeners. So that's why we have him. He's back. So let's welcome back Ryan Gurl.
Hi
Yeah. Oh wait, sorry.
guys.
That's also from the Patrack. So if you want to have play with it, Galay or Adam, it's still
Okay.
you can do
Hi
that too.
guys. Thanks for having me again.
Yeah. Hi
I
Ryan.
honestly had my husband watch the clip several times. I think he also commented a bit in some of the clips as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it was rather fun. The topics took us several different places, and
Hmm.
I promise you, I do not intentionally steer the topic to green um to green
But
It's
it's
not.
stuff.
just
So
natural.
It's
it's
just natural. Just
It's just-
being himself.
yeah.
Being himself. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the that one. That was the one that stood out.
Yeah. Stood out.
Oh my god.
Now we're like 2 minutes in, we're
Yeah.
already like in it.
I didn't know. We
Yeah,
were talking about Tallahassee and then it came up. So
yeah, it just came
I
up.
don't know.
Also,
I
how
don't know
is the
why.
building? Is it still standing up?
It's still standing after the
Okay.
hurricane, and it's two consecutive hurricanes here in strong hurricanes here in Florida in the past couple of weeks. It's still standing strong, white and stiff.
Yeah.
Still standing strong.
Good
I know there's
news,
a joke
everyone.
there somewhere. Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
news to everyone who wants
For
to
those,
visit Tallahassee to
Yeah,
see the sights.
yeah. Good news, everyone. Still standing. You think it's old? Nope, still standing, guys.
Just everything around it is destroyed, but that's the one thing that's just
Oh, yeah.
They're strong.
Oh my
Staying
god.
strong.
That
So how was?
weather event was something else. So ever since I've been in Tallahassee, I've had we talked about this last time as well. Weather's been really bad, and there was a scare where there's gonna be 3 or 4 consecutive hurricanes that's gonna pass by the Panhandle, and the second one, Milton, I think, it really devastated Central Florida. So we were scared that it was going to hit Tallahassee again, like Helene. Helene was bad because here in my apartment
Mhm.
I lost power for like a full day, and
Mhm.
then I lost internet for like a good part of the day as well. So I wasn't able to work as
Mhm.
much. So, um,
Mhm.
Oh
but at the
wow.
end of the day, it's like I've seen what Yolanda had did well
Mhm.
for international watchers or viewers. It's Typhoon Haiyan in the Philippines. That was bad because you can literally see the trees lean because of the strong winds, and the power transformers all around the city explode one by one. So that was scary. It
Mhm.
was as much here, but it was heavy rain with no wind. It was so eerie. And
Oh, yeah.
the calm leading up to the storm, it was so quiet, and it's like Walking Dead or the pandemic all over again. Minus the
Mhm.
rain, there was zero activity. It was like Night of the Living Dead or something.
wow.
But thankfully, the second hurricane Milton didn't actually hit Tallahassee. It hit Tampa. A lot of the people in Tampa evacuated up here in Tallahassee. So it affected several people as well. So that was something. That week was something.
That's true.
And it was like
Florida.
how they were pretty close in time to each other. Wasn't it
Oh
just a week
yeah,
difference?
I think
was
just
Rock
2 weeks.
Hill in impacted by Hurricane Helene? I heard that several towns in North Carolina and South Carolina were flooded because of dam bursts or something. Were you guys okay?
No, yeah, but it was mostly the mountains in the western North Carolina.
Yeah, but there are people here, like in Lake Wylie area.
Yeah,
Ganai, I
your
think your
mic's
mic
not
is
working
off.
again. We don't want to miss another
Hello.
punchline.
No,
Yeah,
because
that's working
it's
now. So
catching up.
Yeah, it's working now.
I
Yeah,
think
it
so.
was.
It's
Okay,
wire. It's gone again. There. Uh,
Hello.
there.
Yep,
That's
that's
working.
better.
Yeah.
Okay, I might have to hold it from there.
When you look at Adam, you have to do it with like a side eye.
Don't look at me.
Actually.
Yeah. So where was I? Oh yeah, there were like people I know, like other Filipinos here, they were talking that they didn't have power for like 4 days,
Oh God.
Really?
and they were not even in the mountains. It's just like 5 miles
Yeah.
from here,
Wow.
So it
Oh.
was
Yeah.
really
And you
Yeah,
realize
something.
how
it was
much
bad.
you take power for granted. When you lose it and you're back to,
Mhm.
I'm walking into a room to flip on the light and the light doesn't work. I'm like, oh gosh,
Yeah, and it's
my
muscle
whole life
memory,
is
right?
turned upside down. Yeah.
It's like you get
Oh,
in the
did
room, you're already reaching for a switch there,
Yeah,
and then it's already
did
like,
you guys
oh, it's
already
not.
also lose power or something?
Just for about
for half a day,
half a day.
Oh,
So
okay.
half a day.
it wasn't too bad.
Mm,
Yeah,
A lot of rain,
yeah,
but
A lot of rain.
so much rain. Like more rain. We have a river near us, and the river
yeah.
raised up
It
an
really
insane level. But
because they have to release water from the dam.
yeah.
Oh,
damn,
Yeah.
that's
damn.
Dam. Don't know how I say it, but dam. Oh,
yeah.
so yeah,
They have to
there's
because
a lot of flooding.
I think it's the dam might break, right? I think there's stories of that where the dam broke, and then that's why it's like
If it's too much water.
a bigger
Yeah.
I think
flash flood.
so.
Yeah.
Hurricane Katrina in 2005 or 7 in New Orleans.
Yep.
I think that was because of the dam breaking. Like you're
Oh
saying.
yeah.
So
It
Yeah.
was also because of the storm surge, right? It flooded like 80% of all of New Orleans or
Oh,
something.
okay.
Aren't they like below sea level?
and they're below sea
Yeah.
level, which seems
Oh, yeah,
crazy.
that's scary.
How could you have a city below sea level? But
Oh well,
No,
Miami
no.
is below sea
There's a
level,
lot of
so
yeah. There's really a
that's
lot.
wild.
In the Philippines also, I think Manila is also below sea level, right? So that's why I
Mhm.
think that the capital is when it rains, it's always like flooded. And I don't, and I'm not sure now. So maybe they fix some of
Yeah.
it. I mean, governments here is not really that
With global warming coming up
proactive.
and the sea levels rising, the Philippines will get erased from the map.
I think so.
Yeah, but I think Miami gets erased
Okay.
first, right? Or is it Philippines gets erased first? Not
It's a
sure
tie.
which is slower. It's a tie.
It's actually, let's see, it's a contest.
Yeah, it's a contest. We're not trying to compete, guys. I think maybe just maybe just God's gonna be like, should I do? Should I erase first?
Yeah, but amazingly enough, on this topic, like I remember when I was working in Singapore, the Singapore government actually has a plan to encircle the whole island with a sea dam or something to prevent it from sinking or
Like
being
somewhere
below
in
sea.
Italy.
Wow,
Yeah,
What place is that in Italy?
Venice.
they did
Venice.
that.
Is it
Yeah, like
Venice?
they have this wall just to prevent water from coming in.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't think
know if
that
it's
even.
I don't know if
Yeah,
Venice
I don't
has
know
one.
how long could that
Maybe Venice,
last.
but there might be some like maybe there's a few places in Italy that's like the coastal ones. They built like sea
Yeah,
walls or something to prevent it from flooding.
It's something like that. It's
yeah.
similar to the technology where they were able to build the freshwater reservoir for their marina in Singapore. It's like that,
Mm,
but it's the whole island. So I don't
yeah,
know how they're going to do it, but
yeah.
I
Crazy
wouldn't be
thing is,
surprised that
yeah, that's the
Singapore
thing.
will
Yeah.
like put a dome all over Singapore.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
to protect it. Like,
There's gonna
you
be
know
a
that's
waste of
those
space.
it's
those
gonna flood.
telescopes. It's like a telescope, like the like
Yeah.
a dome for the telescope. Like, oh, there's a typhoon. Like they're gonna be like, ha ha, typhoon for you, ha ha. And they're gonna make it close. And then there's gonna be like a substitute for the sun inside. Maybe they have like advanced lights,
Well, you never know,
advanced
or they're gonna
forests. You know,
invent technology to make the whole island float and fly.
Yeah.
oh
And
that
it's
too. Like
space.
Go to Mars.
like,
That'll be
yeah,
the first
Only in
city.
Singapore.
Singapore.
In Singapore.
They're 10
Yeah.
steps ahead of us. But there comes a time where if your land gets flooded or tornadoes keep tearing down your house year after year after year, and if hurricanes are supposed to get worse and worse, eventually people won't be able to live there. Like insurance companies won't insure your house anymore.
Yeah.
Oh
People
yes.
will have to leave.
It's not
Here
sustainable.
in Florida, if you've heard the news, it's true. The insurance companies aren't going for new policies here in Florida anymore.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
the
probably
ones
those.
that are left are, well, I don't want to be too political because I'm not American, but
Mm.
if you listen to it, the primary reason for that is, well, aside from Florida being in the way of a lot of natural disasters, it's also the current government's policies that are making it really difficult for the residents to take a breath and catch a break.
For the for the cost of those
Yes.
houses like near this.
That's a
Yeah, we
tough-
imagine. Yeah, because I imagine like Miami Beach should be expensive, but
Very, very, very.
if they're gonna say like no, we're not covering that anymore, like can they even afford not to cover it? You know, this is so expensive there already.
Yeah, you
You'd have to
can.
be
sure how
so
that-
rich to be like,
Yeah.
well, if the house goes, it goes. We'll just rebuild it. Like most people don't have money like that, like it's gotta be really tough.
Yeah, it's
Then you have to move somewhere where there's no storms. Which brings us like we're trying to figure out the safest place to live from like a natural disaster standpoint.
Which we talked
What-
about last week.
Yeah,
I
we
think,
talked
Yeah.
about
Was it
last
2
week.
weeks
But
ago?
what like
2
if
weeks
you had
ago,
to move
yeah.
somewhere that was the safest,
Like, in what context?
like
Like
no
without
storm will ever
storms,
kill you.
without crime?
natural. It said
Exactly.
natural disasters.
No natural disasters. I think Philippines was number one in like natural
Oh,
disasters.
natural
list.
disasters.
Like danger.
It's just because of the storms, and we get
Earthquakes.
occasional earthquakes. Those combo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen
Yeah, but-
in social media those maps that change your perspective of the world? Like there's a they map all the path of all the storms in the past 100 years, and if you want to avoid all the storms, live in the southern hemisphere. That's not Australia.
So
Because
everything.
because only 2 hurricanes or cyclones have ever hit South America, if I remember correctly, and no hurricanes ever occur in the equator. So pick your poison. Which one? Where do you
It
want to go?
depends. Yeah, but aren't you like retiring in the Philippines, like Adam?
South
Right?
America, Argentina.
No, not after seeing
Chile
that
or-
list. No, after
or,
seeing that list, no. And
Yeah.
the Philippines is gonna wash away.
Especially
No, peop-
Argentina
yeah.
right now. It's
Argentina, just don't jump out of the building.
Uh oh. I was wondering how long it would take for us to talk
I'm
about
sorry.
Yeah, I mean third floor. It's
I might go
avoid.
to a hotel. in
It's still
Argentina.
painful. I'm not sure if I'm ready to talk about that.
We need to talk.
Yeah, I didn't know you were
you were
because
a fan?
they were big. They were big, and we were at. I think we were already working, right?
Yeah,
when
yeah.
they blew up.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll say,
was-
"Baby,
we're
you
already
light
working
up
on
my
the-
world." Yeah.
2011, 2012.
Yeah.
Lionel
Like
Messi was there.
nobody else. No. What?
But to be honest, when they were still together as a band, I thought Liam was the
Yeah,
most
me
The
too.
lead,
handsome.
right?
Yeah.
I think
not the
he
lead.
is like the.
Oh no, the lead. Oh no, because they stand next to each other.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like if you have to pick one, you remember when Backstreet Boys, you have to pick.
Yeah, like
Some
like
people
for
pick
me,
Nick.
like I always like the second or the third famous member of a band. Like I've never been into Nick Carter or
Yeah, that's true.
or Justin Timberlake.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
want
It's
like-
always been
And-
JC
and-
Chases or
JC is my number one go
Jesus.
Jesus, go kidding.
number one. is, and then I think for Backstreet Boys, I would say
Kevin.
Kevin.
Were you like
Kevin?
Kevin?
Yeah.
No, Kevin is like
Oh
Chris.
my God, Galay high
Yeah,
five.
there's,
Yeah, and then Liam is like, the same thing. Like she's like
Yep.
yeah.
just like quiet, shy, and like Harry was just.
I thought
he
you were
is,
like a Zayn
oozing-
guy. Like
Oozing
as-
with charisma, everyone likes Harry Styles or Zayn.
He's
Yeah.
the star though. Harry Styles is like
He's
the
like
number one
David
star.
Bowie or something. Like he has that David Bowie.
That's why he's amazing. Like,
He knows like he's
does
he
anyone hate
the?
Harry Styles? I thought everyone loved him.
yeah. I
There,
mean,
there should
No.
be people who would hate him.
and
Is he the
might
guy
not.
where the?
he knows what he likes. Like he knows his identity in terms of
He wears pleated
music.
pants.
Yeah,
okay.
he did Watermelon Sugar High.
That's him. Yes.
Yeah, and then that song's about
Yeah,
this song is
shut up. You told me about that.
I've read something that song is actually about like I don't know. So
About what?
Say
Drugs? Sex?
no, not drugs. Yeah, I think so. Giving head or something. That was the
What?
No.
Yeah.
The opposite.
I don't know what it's
Really?
about. Honestly, I have
okay,
no idea.
taking.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's
Watermelon Sugar
related to
High?
that. Yeah, try Google it. I've read something like it's actually. I think it's from the
I
reels
think
in
you just
Instagram.
don't want to
like,
drop the word.
yeah, like, really like because I was like this song is actually
No.
like good. Like
It's actually
feels like
Harry Styles
strawberries.
Watermelon Sugar High is about the female orgasm.
Yeah,
Mm, okay,
it's not.
so it's
It's the yeah.
oh yeah, it's like you giving it to a woman. So I think something
Yeah. Yeah.
that
It's
like
it's
in the
so
summer evening. Yun lang.
I thought it was just about like eating fruits.
oh,
Eating
shut up.
fruits. Yeah. Are you singing to kids?
I honestly am
Oh my!
appalled.
I was so innocent about it. I was like, singing it like at face value, and then you told me the meaning.
Why would they put it on the radio? If it was
That's why
dirty?
I don't like the
Oh, yeah.
song.
Oh.
It's not for you. It's for me.
Ryan,
It's not
Ryan was like
is
something
that?
something
We have
Amy
the same-
doesn't like.
I doing the same thing. Yeah.
Something Amy doesn't
Yeah.
like the song. I don't know why. And Ryan's
There's,
like,
there's something about it.
I know.
There's something about
So,
it.
yeah, that's
Okay, well, we can change this.
yeah.
Well,
Harry
if
Styles,
you,
yeah.
let's just say to our viewers, if you know the answer, put it in the comments.
You've already Googled it.
Yeah, or maybe they have a different take on it. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you can take.
Yeah.
I thought
That's it.
it might be
Yeah.
good.
Like a zucchini.
Isn't Harry Styles the? Isn't Harry Styles the Taylor Swift song the like I Knew You Were Trouble? Is it about him? I think I've read about.
Yes, that
was
he
him, right? Yeah.
Supposedly the subject of that song.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And not
Yeah.
out of the woods, or
I think it was in
Style
like
as well.
I Knew You
Has she
Were
ever written a
Trouble when
positive
you
song about
walked
an
in.
ex-lover?
You got
Is
the
it always
James Dean
Oh,
I don't know.
that song.
looking.
That's him. That's also
Yeah, that's
Harry
him.
Styles. Oh, okay.
The title of the song is Style. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Oh
you'll
my
never
God, I
be
didn't
out of
know
style.
that.
Yeah,
Really? That's true? That's
Yeah.
Yeah, I've read-
crazy. I
yeah.
didn't know they were connected.
Yeah, I knew from I I wasn't like a really big fan, but I know their music when they were still a band. But I knew right there and then that Harry Styles will be big if he's gonna go solo.
He's big. They
Because
probably
they're-
broke
they're
up
kinda
because
like-
of him. He was probably like, I'm too big for this
No,
band.
no, Zayn actually left,
I think
First,
Zayn is
Zayn
the.
left.
and it kind of
first.
opened up, the idea of just quitting the band or
Okay,
like
so
this band.
no offense to Zayn, but who is Zayn? What has he done?
You don't know
Uh,
Zayn.
Has he done any
I'm
solo?
offended.
He has a
Offended
very
him.
high voice. Yeah. What's
Yeah.
the song? The famous
He
song.
doesn't have a lot of like
So he
Pillow
broke up.
Talk, right? That's his.
like pillow talk.
I don't wanna.
Oh, that one.
That's it, like
the
that,
theme
And
that
song
I think
song.
he has a,
Yeah.
he
50
has a
Shades
song
of
with
Grey.
Sounds
Taylor
like a
Swift
cat,
too.
right? Sounds like a cat.
He sounds like
Yeah, his song with Taylor Swift is the one for 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, 50 Shades. Yeah, I
Yes,
remember.
not for
So
you
that's like,
again.
yeah, that's the sound. One of the songs in the soundtrack. Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't know. He have a new. Is he still with that Gigi Hadid? Right?
One of the Hadid
No,
girls.
now they broke
Mm.
up.
They broke up. Oh,
It was kind of messy because
messy.
there was a
It's like,
like,
a
did
soccer
he-
kick, Soccer
he.
kick.
I think he pushed her mother
Oh.
or something.
What? And the hotel
Or
balcony.
no, like
The
the
third
house,
floor.
like in the
Too
somewhere in the house,
Sorry.
and that's why they broke up. Like there was like an
Maybe
altercation
of
between
that's
her
Wait, one
mom
of
and Zayn. I don't know
Hadid's
why I know that, but
mom.
I know that.
Oh, she's
and then
one
they're
of the
like rich,
housewives,
right?
right? She's one of the
Yeah, and then they're
housewives,
like,
I think.
I
isn't they
don't know.
like elites, right? They're like
Yeah, like
elites.
one of those like
Yeah.
it girls.
Yeah.
really.
She's a
So
model.
they sound like
Supermodel.
trouble. They sound like nothing but trouble. These guys.
When they walk in, right?
when they walk.
Okay.
in. I didn't mean to.
God, so many puns.
Are there any of them that have a perfectly good reputation? So there's 5 total, right?
Yeah, I would say
Zayn,
the
The
Harry.
least famous one.
Louis
Louis?
Tomlinson. Or
Yeah.
Thompson, yeah.
he's always low key. Like
So he's like the cowboy hat Backstreet Boy.
that's
Who's the
where's your head?
Who's the
Right?
cowboy? Like
I'm
Howie?
trying to
Howie
relate
Day?
it to Backstreet Boy.
No, no,
Are you
no,
talking
no.
about like Howie? Howie.
In our opinion, Liam is like Kevin,
Liam's like Kevin. That's what I meant. Kevin.
but
Yeah, I think he is.
but
Yeah.
Liam was like his career did not take off.
Is Liam the one that just?
But he
passed
he
away?
had
Yeah.
good songs.
He had good
Yeah.
songs. He had a
The
bad
put it down,
reputation.
break
though.
it down,
Like,
something.
he was
Get down with me.
or strip that down or something.
Strip that down, yeah. Something
Strip
yeah.
that
It's a
down
good
for me.
catchy song.
I've never heard them.
But the reason,
play it.
now that they're
Yeah.
adults, though, I think the most handsome for me became Niall.
I did
Yeah.
not
Niall
expect him
is-
to take off.
He also had he has a solo career too, right?
Yeah, I
Forgot
think
the song.
He's on tour.
Oh, Niall Horan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Irish.
Which
So I'll,
Okay,
I'll point out to you who died.
I keep remembering is he
He
the
died.
one where who's Ed Sheeran's song about where his girlfriend cheated on him?
With Shape of You? Oh, no.
Yeah,
Which
That's
one?
Harry Styles.
in the hotel
Zayn.
floor,
That's Niall, and that's Louis.
like don't fuck with my love. You know that song, Ed Sheeran song, that my love, like don't f
Yeah.
with my
What was
love.
about was what?
There was something about like you were cheating on me in a hotel floor. Oh, you were in the same hotel floor, and I think that's his girlfriend at that
Oh.
time cheated on him, and then it was like I think it was that One Direction guy. Let me quick
Which one?
Google one.
Which one, Louis?
No,
The
not
one you
Louis.
just
Like
talked about.
the one talk about
Neil.
Ian song.
Niall.
Neil.
Yeah,
Niall.
yeah. Wait, it's yeah, cheating girl. If
It
he
was
tried to,
Ellie Goulding?
yeah, that was the girl, his girlfriend, and then he cheated on Ed Sheeran with. I think it was
It was Niall.
it was right. Did you see you read the article also?
Ellie
Yes.
Goulding and not.
Yeah.
I don't.
That is crazy. Isn't she?
Wow.
Yeah, that's the. I think Ellie received like a lot of backlash for that when that song came out because there were people saying, "Oh, that was you cheated on Ed with." Yeah, so
Oh,
Well,
Yeah, that was
this
the song.
girl
You
must
know the
really
song,
be
right?
pretty.
It
Because
must
she is also Prince Harry's ex,
Oh
Ellie
wow,
Goulding.
Wow.
Yeah.
she's the "Love Me Like You Do," right?
Yep.
Is that her?
Yeah.
That one.
Love me.
My
Wow,
favorite
yeah.
song from her is Burn. And you gotta let it burn, 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 burn.
Because
That's a good
her
one.
voice is so. It's like listening to Halsey, right? There's something unique about their voice. That's why that's Ellie Goulding. Oh, that's Halsey.
You know that
Yeah.
that's her.
Yeah,
Very
It's
unique.
very
Yeah.
But it's a very like modern
raspy or something.
rasp sort of.
yeah. There's a kind of like an echo
Yeah.
within the voice. It's like it fades as you hear it.
The
There's
genre
like
of lazy singing,
yeah.
you mean?
Throat singing. The,
Lazy singing like
Like
who- I think
Lana
I'm
Del Rey,
lazy.
Moira
Oh,
de la
that
Torre.
one, yeah. Yeah,
Lana Del Rey
Moira.
had
That's
some-
I was gonna say Moira, but
Lana
Adam
Del
doesn't know
Rey
Moira.
married
She had a weird alligator hunter.
married
Billie
a
Eilish.
yeah. Is it alligator? Yeah, alligator hunter.
Everyone keeps talking about it as like she married a normal person.
So
It
what?
seems like
You know,
these
like,
celebrities
it's-
have these like
Well, if you think handling
Relationships.
alligators is normal,
Well, I should come here in Florida. It's normal.
oh yeah, maybe.
but like these One Direction people, I don't know anything about it, so I'm learning.
We're
all this is
educating
new to
you.
me. So, but they all seem like they date the same people. All these famous people.
Oh,
There's just a small
They do.
percentage of people at the top that date each other, and it never works out. Maybe they need to not date famous people.
Let me
That's the problem.
let me blow your mind. Liam dated the judge of the X Factor where he auditioned at the UK X Factor.
Oh yeah, and
Which one?
she's older. She's older than
Cheryl
him,
Cole?
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Cheryl.
Yeah.
And then they have a baby together.
Cheryl Crow?
Cole.
Cheryl Cole.
Oh,
Cole.
Cole.
I
Not
think
the
he's
country.
I don't know, 15 years.
Shania Twain?
Or I don't know.
No.
She's way older than him, I think. I don't know how much, but 10, 15 years maybe. And then
And they had a
15?
baby.
Oh.
maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 years. They had a baby together. But
Yeah.
if you
Cougar
watch
vibes.
Well,
his audition, she was there as one of the judges. You know, like, oh my gosh. Like 5 years later, we're gonna be together and have a baby.
So did One Direction audition to
Yeah.
be a band?
They audition in like the UK X Factor.
X Factor as individual people, and then there are clips of Simon Cowell and Nicole Scherzinger putting them together into a band,
Mhm.
and that's how they were born.
Really?
It's the same as
Yeah.
Little Mix,
So
Yeah.
it's a band made in the laboratory.
something like that.
something
Lab
like that. Yeah,
experiment.
something like producers. So more of like producers created them, which I think that's most of the bands, right? A
They're
boy
like
band, boy
basically
bands.
robots.
Mhm.
Yeah, except
Yeah.
Mhm.
it doesn't happen in front of our eyes. It usually happens behind the scenes, and they're like, "Oh, here's the
Yeah,
Backstreet Boys."
Yeah.
Whereas this
They're
one was
gonna
like,
be-
we saw it kind of come together in
Yeah.
this weird way.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a way, yeah, because they're. I think their objective was they want to be a solo artist, and then like they put them together,
So
which
Yeah,
work for them.
It was a genius move, and they took off because of it.
did they write their own music though? Or it just had music.
I don't
playing
think
to it?
so. I don't think so. They were.
I think there is some input from them. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So
You're
What-
insecure. Write it down.
sorry. Last question I have is,
Oh, no, what
what do they do now? Like they can't have a reunion tour without
I mean,
Liam,
no.
can they?
No.
No,
I haven't even heard them.
careers.
Yeah, I haven't heard them like planning for a reunion. I mean, it is too early for a reunion tour because they're still.
But they
like,
would eventually. It's like the Beatles, like when John Lennon
Yeah.
died. It's like, oh, now we can't ever get back together, and because a reunion tour would make a ton of money. You know, it would happen
Yeah.
eventually.
Mm.
Yeah,
Maybe
it wouldn't
they
be a
tour without
reunion
it.
tour.
I don't know. They were started in 2016, so maybe 10 year
2026.
10-year
Yeah,
anniversary.
That's so
But
sad. It's like when Michael, what's the guy from Friends, died?
Chandler,
Chandler?
Chandler.
Mike Perry,
Whatever his
something.
name is.
Oh.
Matthew Perry.
Matthew
Matthew
Perry.
Perry. Yeah.
The first of like that cast of, that close group that went through so much together. When you lose someone, it's like losing a brother.
Mhm.
I'm sure, even
Yep.
if they had a rift or if they had arguments,
Mm-hmm.
they were still they went through something that only they knew, and only they were a part of, and they spoke a language that only they knew. It just breaks my heart, man. And whether
is
he meant
true.
to do it or not, it's the saddest thing to watch someone die.
There's
you
probably
know?
going to be a reunion performance in the next major award show. There's going to be a tribute or some sort where
Yeah.
all the living One Direction bandmates will perform together.
They probably would do that.
And so he did. Do they know if he committed suicide or was it just?
No, they were
death
saying
by
it wasn't.
misadventure?
It's probably an accident. I'm not sure if they're gonna put. They have the details on it already. Is
They
there
were
more
saying
details?
it was not a suicide. It was.
It's a
that
third
he-
floor. Like, how,
Yeah, if you're going to do a.
unless
lot
you
of
dove.
people- A lot of people were saying that he was trying to do, jump from the balcony to the swimming pool
Oh, like a crazy stuff, and then ended up like it's like an accident.
because
right?
he was
Which is if you're really drunk,
Oh
you
my
can think like,
god!
because he was denied access to the pool.
Oh,
Oh,
so there was a pool right next to the.
Yeah, if you see the picture, because there was a picture of.
So that would make sense why he had a cracked skull.
Mhm.
Report
I mean,
said.
Yeah, I
Like,
think that.
like, if you fall 10 feet, 10 stories high on soil, you're gonna live with broken bones,
Broken
probably, and
bones,
bruises.
yeah.
3 feet, 3-story, a 3-story building, unless you dove headfirst on solid concrete, that's
Yeah.
probably the only time you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Aside from that, you're gonna get injured at the most.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point. I didn't think
So
about
It's like
Yeah. So it's an accident, right?
And he is
You
for
know.
sure.
it's
dead,
40
right?
feet. What?
He
Yeah.
is for sure dead.
Yeah, he had a cranial fracture. He had 25 injuries in his body.
So he drove head first.
Yeah,
that's
Maybe
likely
he
the
slipped
I
on
case.
don't know,
something
but
and
he
then
has he has
Yeah, he had to.
yeah, he
and
had to be.
they were, they did not even resuscitate him because it's
It's probably like
it's
yeah,
obvious that
he's
there was
probably
like
dead. Yeah.
brain
Yes.
matter
Yeah, you look at
probably.
someone, you're like, he's
Oh
Like
God. Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the
It's
there's a
it's
recording of the hotel manager calling the police. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "This guy's whacked out of his skull. Like
They
he's
were
gonna hurt
already
himself."
worried that he's gonna jump because there's a balcony there.
Oh.
mhm. And then he
So-
was under the influence. I don't know if
He was
he was
probably
drinking a
Yeah,
drunk
lot.
they were-
or high or something. But
Mhm.
Yeah,
whatever it is, rest in peace.
Yeah,
yeah. It's so
I don't want
sad.
to be insensitive to
Yeah.
him, but it's still a
Mm.
story.
I feel bad because I feel bad for his son. He's
Oh my
a
God, yeah.
7-year-old son.
He's got a son.
Yep. He's got a
Yeah.
7-year-old
He's
kid.
got a son. Yeah.
What was he doing partying in the middle of nowhere with? Where
I
was
think
his
they're
son?
getting divorced or something.
They're not together anymore.
Why was he in?
He was
Argentina anyway. It's
so
just a random.
what I've read is it was only supposed to be a 5-day trip. They attended Niall Horan's concert in Argentina, and then from
Mhm.
5 days turned to 2 weeks. And so his girlfriend was like, "I can't stay here anymore." So she went back to the U.S. in Florida, in Miami, and then 2 days after, that's when that
Mhm.
the accident happened.
What happened?
He fell off. That's why he died.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, so it's
sad.
fortunate.
Dang.
I was when I read that I was expecting if there was foul play, but when I've read like third floor, I think it wouldn't be foul play for this third floor, right? If someone's trying to kill you, it would be like way up.
It's a different story if you ask the conspiracy theories.
So he was never
There's
married then. I thought
there's a
they were married, just partners. Yep.
Oh, him and he only has
Yeah.
one kid at this.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't think
Just with Sharon,
I don't think he was ever married.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe the son could fill his shoes in one direction and sing in his place. And 10
7.
years. Okay.
I'm thinking, yeah, maybe in the reunion tour. I don't know if he can sing though. Maybe
I don't know. It was just kind of absurd.
it's
Trying to like. I think you laugh to keep from crying. In cases like this, that's why I think people try to make jokes just to like.
I don't know though. There's a lot of
like
Yeah.
what conspiracy theory can you come up with that though? Like he was murdered. Your mic broke up again, Eli.
Conspiracy theory.
Oh, since we were about to say that you're about to say the story and then the
They
mic
don't
got
want
cut
me
off.
to
Okay.
spill
Yeah.
the beans or something.
They're listening.
Okay,
Yeah.
got the message.
What have you heard?
No, I'm not gonna say it.
So
Just kidding.
here's what I heard. Like his latest girlfriend or not latest girlfriend, it's probably his ex.
Yeah,
Was
Maya
supposed
Henry.
to come out with a tell-all book or whatever. That was
Yes.
supposed to be announced soon.
The book is
Oh.
already out, actually.
Oh,
Oh.
it's out.
And at first she was saying that it was all fictional, but then she said it was Liam.
It turned out to be
and,
real.
And the guy in the book is an abusive guy.
Oh,
That
this is the one
there
that
was one-
that described him as a charming pop star or something.
Yeah,
Or
and
it's
the
supposed to be
name of the
fictional.
band,
Charming pop
the
star.
name of the band in the book is 5F. It's like you can't
Wow,
tell
yeah,
me.
you have to be more
That
creative
is-
than that, right? To be
1D5F. Okay.
It's like a jeepney. I'll write a 5F. It's told me.
Jimmy Rock. The book is 5F, and then
Yeah.
I think it's just she's trying to capitalize on and that I don't know. Maybe
Well,
it's
of
a
course.
traumatic
Yeah.
experience, but she's
Yeah, but
just
there
trying
was
to.
money.
also like 2 weeks ago there was talks that she is gonna
him?
sue him or something for abuse. So I don't know if that if it's suicide, that could be the reason why,
It's yeah,
because it could be damning for his career. Like it's gonna end
yeah,
him
and he's
if
so young.
It's just a
happens.
series of bad events for him because like he was getting
Yeah.
flack from one of his comments from that podcast where he said that he was the supposed to be the center of One Direction or something.
Oh, he
And
said that
Yeah.
yeah,
in a
in one
podcast.
of the
Yeah.
podcasts.
He doesn't have a very good reputation because he's been bad
Mhm.
mouthing his
Yep.
ex
Mm.
band members a
Bandmates.
lot. Like he went to like impulsive, like what's
The
the
Logan
Oh, yeah.
Paul
I heard he
podcast.
had a really
Yeah.
bad interview on his podcast.
yeah, and he kind of
It was
shaded
embarrassing.
Zayn on
Zayn.
that interview.
And then Zayn's
So
response was that he sang his part on one of their most famous songs a cappella, and he really does have a very good voice.
Oh man,
Yeah, I wouldn't think he's
jeez.
yeah, he
Mhm.
was
So there's
that's
drama.
why, like, you know, not a lot of people like him because of
Mm.
how he's talking about his ex band members.
Yeah.
And I think maybe it has something to do with the drugs. He's been
Has he always been?
spiraling downward for the
Has he
last.
always been into
Mhm.
drugs, or is this a new thing?
He was I think the first it was alcohol and then drugs.
No,
Mhm.
people were
So
speculating about it because one time he was his face looks normal, and then the next paparazzi shots that he had hollowed out cheeks or something.
Oh, yeah, that's drugs for sure.
but
Like
I don't think
cocaine.
he's a bad person. It's just like, maybe troubled or something and he needed help.
But a drug addiction is it's a chemical, brain thing. Once you get addicted to something, it can change your brain chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say
Yeah.
that he's off the hook, but he definitely needed more professional help
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
he did not get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe that's part of it. If it's not really suicide, right? Maybe just he's under a lot of stress, and then maybe he upped, the alcohol and drugs that night. So happened. So and
Yeah.
then that's what happened. Maybe just an accident or
I don't know.
yeah.
He had he broke the TV.
Yeah, it
Bunch
didn't
he
look
In the
good.
hotel.
Yeah, there were pictures like the TV is.
Oh, so he was
Yep,
I think the hotel was already trying to report him.
Yeah,
I
he
think
was
that's what I.
crashing
he was
the room.
acting erratic. That's the report.
Mm,
And then I was like, this is not true. But then um if you go to the Google Maps and see the pictures of the hotel, you see that like
uh,
cabinet where the hotel where the TV is.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's like, oh my
uh,
god.
Well,
Yeah, but this is all
Right.
alleged. This is all alleged.
yeah,
Alleged.
allegedly.
that's the
For our
story
listeners, just
Yeah, it's
allegedly.
alleged.
as of October.
We don't
18th.
know what really happened.
This is
Yeah,
the
we
face
don't-
pick I
Mhm.
was talking about earlier. Like, there's a
Oh
drastic
yeah, he's
shift.
Yeah, like he's like
the
Yep,
cheeks.
he's hollowed
the,
out cheeks and everything.
Yeah.
The one in
Mhm.
the circle was his
the jaw,
usual look.
jawline.
Yeah.
Mm,
Was he on
Actually, if you're
the-
dehydrated, yeah, that's.
and he lost the beard too. That may be a
Mhm.
slight.
Mhm.
I mean, what do we learn from this? What's the lesson that we can take away?
Don't do drugs.
Maybe
Don't
do
to save
drugs.
someone else from a
Drink
drug
in
overdose.
moderation.
Don't do
Get therapy.
drugs.
I,
And
you
Ask
know,
for help, man. If you're struggling,
I
if
think
you
it's a
his life is
personal
falling
choice
apart,
though, because if people are willing to help you, but then you're not willing,
yeah, because
Oh yeah.
I'm one of the One Direction. Bitch.
he had
Like,
support.
something
He
like
just
that.
I don't
that's
know
one
if
direction you can take. But
He had the resources to get support
he
and
had-
to get help.
so.
Sorry.
I'm just really unfortunate.
Yeah, he has to be. Yeah, you have to be with, or you have to have someone where you listen. That person where you listen to, right? Where if someone says like, "Hey, I think you're," there should be a person that you respect enough that when that person says like, "I think you're falling off here," and then so you have to like, listen. Like there's someone you trust that this person's gonna be honest with me. He's not gonna be like, trying to like please me every time, just making cover things up. Yeah.
the cold water
know,
to your
person.
face. And
Yeah.
the higher up you get in the celebrity food chain or whatever, the more you're surrounded by yes men or yes women.
Mm-hmm.
People
Yeah.
that give you what you want. They give you all the drugs you need.
Mhm.
Who's supplying him with all these drugs, man? That whoever's doing that is doing him a disservice.
Yeah.
This man
Yeah.
does not need all these drugs.
Yeah. And it happens to like the people
The
that were
best,
like
yeah, the best
get,
people.
get
Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson.
yeah, but like people that are famous at an early age, like what
Yeah,
happened to
young.
Aaron
Started
Carter,
young.
like
Yeah.
or Lindsay
I'm
Lohan
all
or
about
Amanda
you.
Bynes.
All of-
Amanda
Yeah.
Bynes and
Usually
Lindsay.
those
Yeah.
child stars. Yeah, because there's I just heard it from a podcast because it's different for if you're just still developing, your head is still your brain's still developing, and then you receive that much like attention, and then everything's so positive, like everyone loves you already, even if you
Mhm.
don't know them, they love you already. Whereas when a normal kid, it usually starts with just your family, and then you know people, and then you try. It's like you're still working, you're giving off something, and then that's where you get attention, right? Because of you make friends, you talk to them. Whereas we have those child stars, imagine like when you get in a room, you're already big, everyone loves you, everyone. So there's it's like
But
there's
it,
that
but
effect.
I
So
think
that's why the
it also depends on your environment and your parents, though, because at the end of the day, if the Olsen twins are also quintessential child stars,
oh yeah, they
and
were famous.
and right now they're still at the top of their game, being billionaires on the fashion
Hmm.
industry,
It's
and
true.
Yeah.
they lived through the turbulent times of childhood fame and everything, whereas other people like Lindsay and Amanda had to really go through the troubled phase or something. Although I'm not saying that
Yeah.
the Olsen twins were out of trouble, because there were some rumors about them being anorexic and all that. I don't
Hmm.
know if that's confirmed, but they still had their fair share of trouble. But at the end of the day, it wasn't as a spiral out of control thing.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Like
it's
the other
amazing that Justin
famous one.
Bieber hasn't like fallen apart with the amount of attention he got. He seems to have gotten on the
Hmm.
other side of things. Maybe not. I don't know if
Well,
it's a good example.
I think there
we'll
was a
need to
phase
check.
where,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
there
will
was a
need to check
phase.
on Justin Bieber in the next few months or weeks, because of all these. Oh, speaking of conspiracy, apparently all this PDD BS,
Hmm.
all this PDD controversy, he was apparently served on a silver platter by Usher to Diddy when he was still a kid, rising as a rising star. So
Mm,
Oh.
yeah.
So is he a
But
victim or is he like
yeah,
innocent?
I think he's more of a victim though,
I don't
for
know.
if in that
mhm.
story.
He could
Yeah.
be.
Yep.
He could have been a victim because a lot of like people who are I hate to go with such an extreme example, but like child molesters were molested as children. Like it's like a cycle of abuse that continues. So maybe it's entirely possible you start as a victim and then you create your own victims because you learn that. I don't know. It's like this
Yeah.
cycle of. I'm trying to
I've
say.
I've seen from those reels. They're so good now. They tell a story like for seconds. Like that was the song like Yummy about. I think you've seen that, Ryan, right? Because the music video for
What? Where did
Yummy,
you?
Bieber,
Where did you
Yummy,
hear it?
Yummy,
Where
Yummy.
did you hear it?
No,
Reels?
just
Ew.
real. Oh, what
I
is
get
it?
my I get
TikTok?
mine using TikTok.
I'm not
Yeah,
on TikTok. I do
reels.
reels. I'm reels all
Boomer.
day.
Shut up, Boomer. What's a reel?
I do Instagram too, man.
Okay, so I've seen it from what do kids call it nowadays?
TikTok,
TikTok.
TikTok.
Okay. No, just to continue that, it's that song like "Yummy" from Justin Bieber, like
Yeah.
"Yummy,
Yum.
Yummy, yeah." Because there's
Oh.
actually lyrics in there where, yeah, with you can interpret it in a way like he's talking about Diddy on that verse. And if you see the music video, like it's people eating cake, and then like I think it was at the end where
Oh.
the plate is Justin Bieber's face, but his picture when he was like young, and there it's like eating off of the plate. So I think that connects when
Yep.
Ryan said like, served. He was like given to him in the silver platter or something like that. Like if you see the music video, like oh yeah, actually, it is. You can
It
view at it like in a way like oh it was like uh abused maybe as a kid. And
yes, it
there's
came
even
out
clips
during the
where
time
he
of
was crying in the video, like making it a video rather.
it came out during the time when that rumor in Hollywood came out where there's a lot of big names in Hollywood that are into child thing, that child
Oh
thing that's disgusting.
Yeah.
yeah, even though
And
producers right. Those,
yep,
mm.
um Katy Perry came out with a video for Bon Appetit, and it was like on the similar subject where she's being served up to be eaten for in the music video. Yummy by Justin Bieber is the same is
Hmm.
that same subject. So it made people talk around that time.
What are they trying to say with these like messages that they're putting out there? It just doesn't make any sense to me. And why is
Yeah.
everyone who it's like everyone who's rich and powerful is doing these disturbing things? It's so disappointing.
Yeah, that's you're I think we talked about this before, right? Where it's like upping up something because you're too rich now, you're too powerful, so we're
Mm.
Yeah.
trying to like add up
You think you can
what
get away
other
with
bad thing you can get
everything.
away. Yeah, what another thing can I get away with?
It's a power thing.
What another
Right?
thing?
When you have power over somebody else, that's worth more than money because you've already got all
Yeah,
the money.
they probably feel. You know, it's like it's probably like taking drugs for them. Like they feel a different high for because they're doing like a bad thing and then they're getting away with it. So it's like gambling. I think that's how. If I don't know what they actually feel, but I can just maybe think it's like gambling, right? It's like you're putting something in there and then you win, and then like it's like a big win because you got away with something. So that's why they're go. And
Yep,
then
it's
they're at some point they're gonna feel like oh no one's really gonna stop me because they're too big, they're too powerful. Yeah.
But
that is true, especially that gambling example, because you get rewards with almost no effort. So
Yeah.
that's
And
why a lot of lottery winners get become poor once again, because like they win the money um from almost nothing,
yeah.
no effort whatsoever.
Hmm. But if I win the lottery, I'm gonna be smart about it.
yeah,
Yep,
not me.
don't
Not me.
It's like, if you give me like millions, even millions, I'm gonna be like, oh,
don't tell
I'm gonna be
anyone. Open a
smart.
trust.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell
Invest.
anyone, but everyone's gonna gonna everyone's gonna
Gotta
say like,
wonder.
whoa, whoa,
There will be
why
signs.
suddenly have this? No, I work hard. No, if I know how
Mm-mm.
you make, I know how
Why'd
much
you
you
quit your
make.
job? Like
No,
yeah.
I just feel so stressed and I'm gonna focus on me now. And then whereas you have a new car, you have a new house, you have
Yeah.
like crazy
You quit
gadgets.
you
Yeah,
quit your
I think I need a
job,
tramp.
you move to a new
Yeah,
place, you're buddy
yeah.
buddy with all the
Uh,
influencers now.
influencers. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The scary would be like if you're in a casino. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go to the casino and then I'm gonna burn all your money away. But yeah, but I haven't haven't bought a ticket yet. Maybe I should so that I have
You
a
can't win the
chance of
lottery if you don't buy a ticket.
winning. Yeah, winning. There's always a story about. Not really always. I've heard this. It's like a different version. I even forgot where this was just like audio, like someone talking about the story where I think it's in Italy. Someone was praying to a statue, like, "Please let me win the lottery," and then that person does it every day, like every so at another day he prays to the statue, like, "Please let me win the lottery," and then please let me
Oh,
win the lottery, and then for some like magical time, like only happens like in years, that statue like came alive, and then so when that person talked to the statue, it was like, please let me win the lottery, and then the statue was said like, my child, please buy a ticket, and then
Yeah.
that's how the story ended.
yeah, I think I heard
Yeah,
about that short story.
That's a good
yeah,
one. Like you got to help yourself to get somewhere. Not
There's
everything's
no
going
yeah.
to
pie in
be
the sky. Yeah.
handed to you. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
In the
In order to
sky.
be lucky enough for luck to happen, you have to work hard.
Well,
Has to
not
be something.
always. If you look beautiful, you can always open an OnlyFans and
Yeah, OF, because
wait for
that's what's
subscribers.
You're
yeah.
right. If only I
That
was
Yeah.
is
born
pie in the
beautiful.
sky.
Yeah.
You still have to work
Uh,
hard.
So, of all of us here, who would make the most money on OnlyFans?
It's
You wanna
probably
say
you
it?
because you're white.
you're white, yeah. I don't know about my feet though. Maybe I need to like work on my feet and stuff.
Show my feet on camera.
Sure.
Liza would probably earn money on the on that feet app thing where you
Feet
sell
thing.
feet pictures.
No, have you seen
Yeah.
Gaz's feet? They are horrifying.
Yeah.
Oh
No
no,
offense.
I
that's your
just don't.
husband telling you that.
Yeah.
Liza, you know your feet are
Um,
horrifying.
I'm not worried
Well,
about it anymore.
Yeah.
It's-
you can
Do you
always
hear like
Photoshop it.
yeah? Do you hear sound
You can
effects when you
always
see it
airbrush
like
it.
ding ding
It's
ding
a,
ding?
yeah, we're lucky that our daughter's got my feet and not her feet.
How easy is yeah, those are my feet definitely.
Yeah,
You're gonna be, your neighbor's
totally
gonna be
mine.
like, what are you talking about? Yeah, those are my feet.
Those are
Someone's gonna be sleeping by her feet tonight.
It's okay. You can talk shit about my feet.
Oh, yeah.
I don't mind.
Is it legal in the Philippines? I don't. But I know that it's illegal when someone like I've
If
heard.
someone if someone
Yeah, if someone like
complains,
reports it. Yeah.
reports it, then yeah, you can
What?
get
What?
penalized
For
for it.
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.
OF in the Philippines. I don't even know if they. First, there should be people doing that already, right? In here, if it's
There
a way
are.
to if it's a way to make money.
Wait, it's
Yeah.
banned in the Philippines.
Yeah,
It's
that's what
illegal.
I don't know. I know it's yeah, but it's legal. But I think people
You
can
should
do it.
ask
Just
Dale
Like
about
you
that.
can
You should
subscribe to OnlyFans
Yeah.
in the Philippines, but you
Should I?
cannot be a content creator in OnlyFans in the Philippines. That's what they're saying. But there are some people who still do it. Those with headless profiles and everything. Yeah.
They just block the face so that it won't be.
Mhm.
So it's in a way it's anonymous, but they're still making money.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
When
money.
they're working hard on making an account. Yes.
I hope
think
they're
it-
saving their money.
There
I think
was
it's
this one creator who went viral in the recent months. Is forgive my me for saying this, but his handle name is Girth Master.
oh, I wonder what he's posting.
Tell me more.
So
What?
it's one of those interviews in TikTok where they um flag down people from the street randomly supposedly, and then they say,
Mhm.
"Oh, what do you do?" And it was like, I do my own content." And it was like, "How much do you earn per month?" And it was like $80,000 a month, or was that
Oh
a week
wow,
or
it's crazy
something?
thing.
And it
Mhm.
was like, "Oh, okay, this is your content." And he showed the interviewer his content, and it was like, "Oh my god, it's that." It was like it became viral, and he got like a surge of following, like 300 or 600% surge in new followers in
Mhm.
his adult content page. So
Oh my.
that was marketing. He
Usually
went
that's
viral.
yeah, that's usually. I mean, I haven't seen it, but usually those are like fake real videos. You know, like fake like oh, there's a guy in the street. Usually
Oh,
they
you haven't seen it?
those are scripted.
Look up
Yeah.
his handle in Twitter, Louis.
No, I don't want that to be on my
I don't want that
history.
in my
Like it's gonna be suggest.
What?
We
What
already
is it?
talked about it. It's gonna show up on your feeds.
It's in Twitter.
Don't look that
It's
up.
it's in
No,
Twitter.
it's gonna.
Look it up. Man. I'm
But
not
but
scared.
for I think
Not
for
scared.
those two
I'm not scared
for
of the hurt.
for those scared was I'm not scared for the girth. It's, I can handle the girth. Oh god, it is.
Girth.
It's just. But usually for those stuff to work, those like fake random person stuff, like that person should be at
Oh,
least
yeah.
have like a lot of following already, and then it's more of like a a catapult to another level.
Yeah, that's
If you're
where the
like a
hard work
nobody, it's
behind
not
the
gonna
luck.
work. Yeah.
You gotta have the hard work base in order for luck to happen to you. That
Yeah.
was his lottery ticket was having the OnlyFans. Right.
I thought having the girth was the lottery
Yeah, having the
ticket because
girth
that
was the
happens
lottery ticket.
because that happens.
You won the genetic
The
lottery.
genetic lottery. And then he
Yeah.
was like, "How can I make money of this talent?" And then someone was talking about OnlyFans, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's
That
him.
girl-
Did you?
Master.
She
Yeah.
found it. True girth, baby. No, true baby.
That would
Silly
be
goose.
like,
It's as thick as a wine bottle. Let's just say that.
oh, like a
You don't need to go.
animal.
You don't need to research this.
guys who were like, no, let me. This is not enough information. Wine bottle is gonna
She's
be
getting frustrated.
looking
She's
up
not
now.
seeing
Yo, because maybe you need to zoom out because
Is this guy Filipino?
No.
Why is Maurice on his post?
I don't. You might not be on the right person.
I don't know.
maybe she's a fan.
But his
He's a
name
fan.
is the Girth Master.
Mm.
Mhm.
Anyway, I'm glad.
It's not.
we touched
I
on
mean,
that.
okay.
So we went from hurricanes to
Girth Master.
One Direction to Girth Master.
Girth Master. That's
That's
quite
really interesting.
it's just funny.
Transitions of.
It's just funny. It was guys said like, no, I can handle the
Oh, wait, show me the Girth.
No, what?
Confirm to me that it is the. Maybe I get the wrong.
This is family podcast.
Is it?
Yeah.
We've already
Yeah.
talked about.
You know what? When I upload this, YouTube has the checkbox in there. Like, is this made for kids? I always put no in there.
Please, God.
Oh my God.
Is this made for
Don't-
kids? Nope, not
Well,
for
this
kids
is only
at
my
all.
second appearance in this podcast, so it's not me.
It's not for kids.
Well, like you said before,
You
Your
bring out the
appearances-
best in us, by the way, or you bring out the greetings,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Ryan is so good. Eventually, you're going to take over the podcast and kick us
Oh my-
out. And you're just going to do it yourself.
Yeah, we're
Just
gonna
keep on
limit Ryan for like just like a few episodes so that the listeners will miss him too. You can't really just.
Just keep guessing me.
You
I
can't-
you
promise I
can't
won't take
spoil
over
them.
the podcast. It's your podcast after all.
Yeah.
No, you're amazing. You're natural.
Yeah.
Thank
Do you
you.
do
Sucks
any
that
other
Dale-
podcasts? Or is
Sucks
this
that Dale's not here.
No,
dude,
I
so
just
we wanted
the
to,
only
like, talk to him.
podcast I actually listen to is Bald and Beautiful. It's drag queens talking about shit.
Mhm.
So that's it.
Look that
So-
up, Liza?
Bald and beautiful.
Bald and beautiful.
Yeah,
Bald
I
and
thought
Bald
you
and
were-
Beautiful.
I-
Subscribe.
No.
I want to say something, but it kind of be rude, so I'm not gonna say it.
Don't
What?
say if you don't have anything nice to
I
say.
know.
Do you want me to cut it out? Do you want to say it and then just cut it out?
No,
Or
I mean, my first impression was like, I thought it was for like cancer.
Oh no.
like an
No.
awareness
Yeah.
awareness podcast. Yeah, it could sound like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a podcast
Yeah.
of two drag queens. It's Trixie Mattel and Katya Zamolchikova.
Mhm.
They're contestants from
Wait,
RuPaul's Drag Race.
What nationalities?
Hey,
Oh,
shout out to you.
that's not their real names, right?
Yeah, that's not their real
Oh,
names.
okay. I was thinking
So-
it's not like
Czechoslovakia?
European. Like
So, yeah.
Russian.
So- Katya is drag persona is a Russian spy, a Russian hooker spy, or that's what her
Oh, okay.
persona. Trixie Mattel from the last name is a Barbie-like drag queen, and
Mhm.
yeah, if you look at them, out of drag, they're bald, but in drag, they're beautiful. That's why it's Bald and the Beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Finish.
Bald.
Yeah.
I really thought it was like a cancer.
Cancer awareness.
Bald and beautiful. It could be,
Yeah.
It's
Let's
taken
see.
now. It is. That name is now.
It's like more to inspire, like those
Yeah.
people undergoing the therapy, and then like
Yeah, it could be both.
Can still be.
It's just weirdo gay people screaming in front of your
Screaming.
screen.
he's
Sometimes you
screaming.
need that.
Okay.
It's therapeutic.
It's a wake up call.
Something.
Ah.
That's
I like to start my day with that.
sometimes like, yeah. What do I need right now? Yeah, I think I need someone screaming at my face.
Just a nice
Yeah.
cup
Yeah,
of
they talk about the
coffee
strangest
and-
things like gay pop culture for the most part, and their experiences in bars before drag performances became mainstream recently. So, yeah,
So they
things
were like
like
the OGs, right? There's not the OGs of drag.
I would say so.
What do you
yeah.
call those? There's bars specific for that, right? Where there's performances. There's like, because I remember when I was in what do you call this? Florida? No, the no, Key West. No, I'm not gonna. It's not something. I know what you're thinking. Because in Key West, like there was a bar near there's like a very big line, and then like so I was doing like the pub crawl that time, and then one of the person there like, oh, it's a drag show, and then they're limiting the So I think that bar is just
Oh.
for because it's a small place, and so they count the number of people in. I was just like, why is it just a lot of people? Oh, it's a show, and then they say so much fun
So
because like it's like
so here's the
it's
thing.
like a performance. Yeah.
Any place here in the US that is a bar and gay friendly or caters to gay clientele, it's called a gay bar. But in the Philippines, if you say gay bar, it connotes to a male strip club,
Mm.
essentially. Yeah, so
Yeah.
for Filipino
Yeah.
listeners, it's just a bar, a normal bar where the gays go and have
Yeah,
a
we're
nice
six
time
flags.
and drink. It's
Mm.
not a strip club.
Definitely a difference between the two.
Yeah.
Because I could go to a gay bar.
We've been to a gay bar.
Yeah, I've
In
been to,
the
actually, we had a really fun time in a gay bar.
Yeah.
not in the
Mhm.
Philippines though.
In
in the
America. In
Philippines.
America. We played pool
In
in the
America.
gay bar.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was a gay bar until I went to the bathroom and I saw a guy in in his underwear, and
Like a poster.
yeah, it was a
Oh,
poster
oh.
in the urinal, and I was like, that's a weird thing to be here in the urinal for me to look at. And then I walked out, and there was a huge
Like-
gay pride flag on the
Like-
ceiling that we
Uh-oh.
didn't that we didn't notice when we walked in.
Mm.
And the bartender was like super friendly to me, but didn't care about guys at all. I was like, oh, okay, it all makes sense now.
That's a
I don't
tell.
want to get hit on.
It makes-
You know,
it makes- It makes
We don't-
sense
we
now.
can't go
Yeah,
That's a
it was
tell.
really really friendly because it was a quiet
It
time.
was
There
a-
wasn't many people there.
Hey, it was a weekday. We went back.
Yeah.
We went there
Yeah, I went
twice
there 2 more times.
Where? Where is it? Is it?
in Charlotte.
Oh, it's in Charlotte.
It was.
Oh,
There was.
okay.
I know where it is, but
I forgot the name too, but it was a.
Mhm.
It didn't sound
good
like a
vibes,
gay
man.
bar name.
Yeah, it's
So
great.
Is it a
vibes.
drag bar? Are there drag queens performing, or is it?
no,
no, it was just,
Just
a,
a bar.
it's a bar,
it's just like a
not a strip club.
It's like a biker bar.
Mm.
maybe.
Biker bar, but a gay biker bar.
Like a gay biker bar.
Well, you never know because some gay biker bars are full of lesbians. So I think in Australia, dykes and bikes are really famous. So
Nice.
Oh yeah, you should go like a lesbian bar so that guys can be like have his
There's a
Adam.
lesbian bar
Adam.
too.
I don't know.
Lesbians
Maybe
are
there
gay.
is, right?
there
There should
probably
be.
Oh,
is.
like dedicated for lessons. You know, like
I know.
they
I was just
could not
thinking.
care less about you, but they care
Yeah, so
about.
that when Adam walks in, like they're gonna be like pissed off. Why is there a guy in here?
I don't know.
Why is there a guy in here?
It's interesting.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
usually if it's gay safe space, lesbians and anyone from the LGBT community can go there. So
Hang out there.
Are,
Yeah.
yep, there are a lot of lesbian fans of drag queens as well, and there are drag kings as well. Although
Drag
they're not
kings?
as famous.
So it's like
Yeah.
lesbians like dressing up like men,
Mm-hmm.
drag kings, and then they also do like a show like a
Yeah.
okay.
Oh.
I would go. I'm comfortable with.
Like who do they impersonate though? Because usually for the drags, there's always like they're trying to do Cher, or like they're trying to do
Yeah.
like they're trying to. So I'm curious for drag kings. Like who do they?
I've seen
Elvis? Who do Elvis?
yeah, I've seen a drag queen, a drag king impersonate
King.
Elvis. There was this
Woo-woo.
famous singer, I forgot his name, but he's one of the things that the drag kings impersonate as well. I'll try to remember
You're
what
thinking
it is.
who, like which artist do you like? Because it should be like someone. It can be someone like just with a guitar, or maybe they can just like like there's a lot of
Liberace.
artists with a guitar.
That's the one. I don't know if you know
Oh,
who
okay.
Liberace is, but yeah, that's one of the artists they
Who is it?
impersonate.
That's so familiar. Is it the one with the flares at the
Hmm.
the sleeves, right? I've seen people impersonating him. I actually don't know what he does.
He's like a Vegas entertainer,
Liberace.
wasn't he? Like a
Liberace?
Vegas show performer.
Liberace.
I don't know.
I know. Is it safe to like search him in?
No,
I'm
I would-
kidding.
don't
Oh my
search
God.
any of these.
Of course it's safe. I'm just kidding.
You don't
Your
trust
I
me
don't know how
anymore.
this-
clean.
I don't know how to spell it. I just spell it how it sounds, and then it's Liberace. American pianist. Oh, okay.
American penis?
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, I was gonna say you can make a joke out of it, and then Adam just. There's a bit on that in a pianist. What
I said penis.
pianist?
What did
pianist.
You hear? You heard something else?
I heard something else, but anyway,
I think it's in New Girl. I think I heard that joke in New Girl where they were making fun of that word like
Well, New
pianist.
Girl
What?
That's got to
Yeah.
be one of the most rewatchable shows ever. I need to rewatch
Yeah.
New Girl. That just reminded me.
Yeah.
So good.
I think there's a joke on that word in there. It's a good.
If you wanna check out a famous drag king, you can follow Landon Cider. It's him.
Cider. Cider. Wow.
Cider.
Cider.
Okay, your phone is moving so
Yeah,
This
fast.
it's moving
Oh my
because like
gosh.
Oh,
he's a really good makeup artist, and
he
yeah,
does a lot of makeup. That's for sure.
Mm.
What?
Is this Queen?
That
Is
looks
this
like
a
Freddie Mercury?
yeah, Freddie Mercury?
Wow.
Oh, Oh, that will be yeah.
Well, I'm impressed. I didn't.
Yeah,
know
there's a
this.
lot of people who like so good at doing makeup. They change their face, right? Because it's almost like painting what they're
They
doing.
can just contour
Yes.
their whole
Yeah.
your
face off.
your canvas
Just your
is your
face, yeah.
face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
What a talented individual.
Guys, it's just like, oh my god,
All right,
oh my goodness,
shut it down.
yeah. And it turns out it's
A lot
still
of
the
weird
it's still the Gert Master account. It's not the.
You guys
Oh my
so much on
goodness.
your phone. You gotta close these tabs out.
Don't worry. I know. I'm in the IT field. Clear it out.
I know how to clean up. I know how to clean my history.
My history.
I know how to clean up my mess.
I
Okay.
don't know.
Yeah, I know how to use VPN. You go crazy and
Yeah. Duck go or hide my ass or something.
In the back of Adam's mind, these people are not invited to any of our kids' birthdays.
No, we're gonna be fun. Ryan. It's fun. Ryan's here. Yay! No, he's just gonna be. Oh, it's fun, Uncle Ryan. Not for kids though. Yeah, Izzy should be like an adult when you let her
Yeah, only when
hang out
they're
with fun Ryan
when they're
when they're adults.
I know only when they're 30 and I
30.
need to be there.
Yeah.
No, it should be like
Still.
60s or.
It's like, oh, okay, you can go.
You can go.
But I'm coming with you.
Like, Mom, can I hang out with Ryan? How old are you? 29? Nope. No, Izzy, you're too young.
you're
You're too young.
Maybe when you grow up.
You grow up. I'm 29.
Yeah.
Fun.
You're still there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I think that's a good podcast. We got
Yeah.
over an
I don't know
hour.
if we had. Yeah. Oh, I had. I think a message like that about we can talk about like the Tesla robot, but that's more of like the Dale thing rather than a
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan thing.
I
Ryan.
would not be able to contribute unless you give me time to research.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's more
Dale-
about that. There's a. It's not a controversy because it's just when you put it side by side, the designs of the Tesla robot is similar to the iRobot, the movie. Like
Oh.
it's almost it actually looks very close. Where the head is like just a screen, and then maybe that's like
the
one
only
interesting thing about
Tesla news I knew recently is that Vice Ganda is the first one of the first people in the Philippines to own a Cybertruck.
Cybertruck. Yeah, those
Okay.
like
Philippines,
celebrities in the Philippines are like buying those. I think just for the because I know I think the one I've read is like Albert Martinez. Like him, right? So,
Yeah.
he also like got like he
Papa
made a
A.
selfie. Is he called Papa? Yeah, he had a selfie and then no my Cybertruck. And I think in the Philippines it's like 12 million.
He has
17 million pesos.
he has
in
a
here?
Cybertruck?
Or 12.
God.
Papa
Yeah,
Albert?
I think. Yeah.
Papa Albert.
You call him Papa Albert.
Scorpionites girl. Scorpionites girl.
He looks. I had a crush on him
Like-
when I was.
Like how old were we when that movie came out? I think we're still high school or maybe
Yes.
Yeah.
right when that. Yeah, because that movie was like
Forever
everyone
ago.
was talking about like Scorpion. I was Scorpion again. Then. But yeah,
Anyway, Adam can't
thanks for
relate, but
talking about
Albert
Cybertrucks
Martinez
and then.
it's a star back in the 80s and 90s, and he's
Yeah.
really good looking.
Because I think right now it's more of a status. Because if let's say they can afford like a better car. No, I want to say a better car. I'm gonna get like something like a Porsche. But I think a lot of people have there's a
they,
lot of
like,
like
have
rich
a
businessmen.
Recall
Porsche now.
for Cybertruck. I think there's a recall for the Cybertruck on the backing camera or something. I didn't read
Oh.
about it. I was just like,
Wow. That's like the
read the
least
headline.
thing you're concerned about, the Cybertruck.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have a very functioning backing camera because it's a big truck.
It's a very big truck.
Seems like a lot of blind spots in that truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The design.
I don't know.
So I think it's more of a that's like a status now, because if you see one in the Philippines, they're gonna be like, oh, it's probably Vice car, or it's probably Albert Martinez in there. So it's
It is a
like they're
status
buying a
symbol.
toy.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the same as like the Hummer
Totally.
when Hummer first came
Yeah,
out.
when
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Hummer first came out, Angel Oxine was one of the first people to own one in the Philippines as well. So if you see a Hummer driving up and down EDSA or something, that's Angel Oxine. That's what they were saying.
Mm.
It's
It's a status.
Well,
Sorry,
Even
Adam.
here- even here, that's it, right?
Yeah, same here. What I like to hear what Dale's thoughts are on that new technology. So we'll get Dale back on. Dale,
Yeah, you know.
we'll
He
get
haven't
Dale
responded, so maybe he's just sleeping.
I also want to say, like, Dale, are you alive?
Okay.
You were
I
able
love
to
my-
save yourself from talks of Girth Master.
He's probably better off.
He probably knows it. I don't know. I was gonna say he probably knows it, right? I'm not
There you
sure.
go, Girthmaster. Yeah.
Yeah, those are the random things, Dale
Yeah.
knows about.
Remember, the handle is double R at the end.
Double R at the end.
Oh,
Double R. It's just
So
like,
I got the wrong
Yeah.
guy. I was like looking at the Twitter account. I was
oh,
like,
there's someone.
There's nothing special about this.
The name's taken, so he added like another R at the end.
Master.
Was-
Master.
you know how people say the R,
Flair.
the what the R, the
More
R.
flair to my
the
name.
R. Yes, they added R.
Rar.
Crazy. Yeah, but Dale just showed up in the office one day. He didn't even. I think he let us know like on the day. Like we were already at the office, and it's like, "What floor are you guys in?" Like, and then he came in. Yeah,
What?
Dale. Yeah, he just showed up in
Interesting.
E Block. Yeah.
I would be surprised that he will tell you ahead of time that he's got than him not telling you that, out of nowhere he's just
Yeah, I'm
there.
sorry,
Yes.
Gala, your mic just cut off, and like
I think that's the sign.
yeah. Your podcast is like, oh, you're already
Uh,
an hour
Okay.
in.
If I talk, okay. I think that's good.
It's the cord. Yeah, I think you need to
Thank you,
change because usually mics is the same thing here, right? Oh, in all mics is the cord
it's
just.
just like
yeah.
it's a little bit of a push,
We'll get a
maybe.
new cord. We'll
Because-
get better light too. But this
Yeah,
was sorry for the
yeah.
delay today.
no, it's okay.
Really
Yeah, I
appreciate
forgot.
you guys being on.
I forgot the alarm. When I woke up, it's like 10 minutes to 9:30. Like, oh
That was
no.
like, I was here
Ryan
by
messaged
9:30,
me.
and I was like, "Is it gonna is
No
it
one-
gonna start
no
or
one said
something?"
that.
And I was like, "Okay." It gave me time to like iron my hair and put it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
It breaks
I-
my
Meanwhile,
heart.
us we just
You look good.
woke up.
Thank you.
You look good, and it breaks my heart that I had y'all waiting because I've been looking forward to this podcast all week. But putting the kids to bed is it's an ordeal.
Aw.
It's really tough.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah,
this
it's
is so
fun.
great.
Everyone.
It's so good to
We-
connect with y'all again.
Yeah, we worked
Send
really
pictures
late.
of your
so, yeah.
send pictures of your kids. Promise, I won't be a bad influence.
No,
when do they call you like Tito Ryan, Tito or Tita Ryan, whichever you prefer?
Auntie.
Auntie. Yeah, Auntie Ryan.
all right,
Auntie.
we'll
Yeah.
show Izzy this podcast.
Yeah, that's Auntie Ryan. Oh,
we'll
Auntie
let
Ryan.
her decide what I was just gonna call you.
Oh, she could call you
It's up
Auntie
to you.
Ryan girl.
It's up to
Auntie
you.
Ryan girl. Auntie Ryan girl. We go to report.
Mommy, like she'll say, "Oh, who's that other girl? Other boy?
That's it.
Where's that other boy, mommy?"
The other
And he's
boy.
talking about, where's that other boy? He's looking for Dale. It's like,
no.
oh, you mean Dale? And then she'll ask, what's that other boy's name? Oh, that's Louis. Oh, okay.
Oh, other
Sometimes
boy.
you'll play our YouTube video
Yeah, play it
in
downstairs,
in our TV, and
And it shows up there. Yeah.
and then you And then it's like, where's the other boy, mommy? It's like, he's always not there.
Oh, it's not there.
He's in the Philippines.
We got a new one.
Other
What's
boy.
the other boy's name, mommy? So many questions.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Well,
Nice.
hopefully
So-
Dale is fine and he'll be able to join the podcast next week.
Yeah, I hope he joins next week because he's working night shift, so probably he ends work at 6,
But-
which means 6 a.m. in here, and then sleeps. And then usually, if you sleep at that
No,
time,
I am.
you're not gonna wake up.
We're the same time zone then. Then why is he sleeping? So,
I don't know, maybe
Right?
because
No answer to that.
yeah,
he's
because he
in
said
Florida
he
time.
has
I'm in Florida time.
because he said he lives with he's living with
With
his
his
brother.
uncle
I don't know,
again?
brother. No, not uncle. It's like his I don't know which older or younger
No one knows.
sister. Yeah,
No one
but
knows.
but he has a nephew, and then that kid like wakes him up like in the morning. I think that's what he said. Like a 3-year-old nephew, and then like maybe he's just knocking the door, Uncle Dale. Yeah, yeah, that's how I imagine it. He didn't describe
That's
it
a
that way. I'm just like
it's a
that's how I
complete
imagine it happening.
360 from his life in Miami.
Yeah.
No. In Miami, like drinking, staying up late, drinking with like,
Yeah,
20-something people. And when I got back to the Philippines, there's like a 3-year-old kid like waking me up in the morning. What?
It's just a different life.
Thank you for
So-
having
so-
me again, guys.
Oh yeah, thank you very much, Ryan. It's so much fun, with Ryan. We don't really need to prepare for topics. We just like run with it, and then we
Just talk shit.
come up. Yeah, talk about fun stuff right away. And then we're gonna have you, maybe because it was like 5 episodes before we were having a guest, so we're just gonna keep inviting you. Hopefully you can
God.
have her. Hopefully next time we can have. We keep saying like hopefully we have Dale next time, but I know he always like
Dale can be a guest.
yeah
We won't
he's
put pressure on Dale.
Yeah,
he'll
maybe.
when he's ready.
He's
yeah
supposed to be a
he's,
regular.
he's basically
He's like-
yeah.
He's a
So-
special guest.
Yeah, I hope. Well, maybe Ryan's gonna be more of a
Maybe instead of
showing up
every
in the
maybe it's every third episode, every third
Yeah.
of the month, or
yeah. We'll see.
Third Friday.
We'll have a more frequent Ryan
until he
episode.
takes over
for
the
sure.
podcast.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine. And then we miss you, Dale. We hope you're back next episode.
Yeah. I miss you
Yeah.
too, Dale.
That's all.
Okay,
Do it again.
Okay.
It has to be 3.
that's okay. So.
Okay.
All right. So you have a nice rest of the weekend, everyone. This is Fat of It, and we're out. Thank you, everyone. Gonna stop
Bye.
recording now.
Bye.
Bye bye. Here.